Hi, I'm Bersercules, the Berserk Hurt, and it's Christmas in July! Yay! And since it's Christmas in July, I'm going to review a show that I like. A show I used to watch as a child, and is still fun for me to watch as an adult. Although there's only 2 episodes to watch on YouTube, so that kind of sucks. And it's why I'm doing a Christmas episode instead of a regular episode. It was either do a Christmas episode of the show, or a bloopers episode. And I don't think you want to watch a Berserk Hurt bloopers episode. Hi, I'm Bersercules, the Berserk. So, as most of you know, I am Canadian. And although many Canadian shows suck, or at least have people who suck on them, this is one of the few Canadian shows that doesn't suck. So here it is, Puttnam's Prairie Emporium. It's a show about a store called Puttnam's Prairie Emporium, located in the town of Radville, Saskatchewan, and features an old man named Mr. Puttnam, who is owner of the store, his daughter Ellen, who's moving back in with him after a failed marriage, her 2 kids, Katie and Mark, and also living with them is Ivan, a closeted scientist who literally lives and works in a closet. 'Cause don't all stores have science workshops in their back rooms? Who also has really buck teeth, which I can't tell if they're real or fake. And also in this store is Caldecott, a hand puppet who lives in a basket on the counter. No, seriously, he's actually a hand puppet in the show.
And in case you're interested, I've been a good hand puppet all year.
Yep, a hand puppet that knows he's a hand puppet. Just the kind of quirky shit you'd expect from Canada. And it's one of the reasons I love this show. It's weird and crazy and mocks itself and other low-budget TV shows. Like in this Christmas episode, whenever someone comes in from the outside, they're sprinkled with fake snow by an off-camera hand.
Mr. P, would you tell this guy out here to quit throwing fake snow at me?
I'm sorry, Ivan, I can't. The producer hired him.
Oh.
Which brings me to the next character, the often mentioned, never seen, producer. And I loved that character as a kid. I loved it whenever one of the characters would point off camera and mention the producer. Because at that point I wasn't just watching a fun kids TV show, but also getting a kind of existential experience, and learning about the inner workings of a TV show and how they're made. And rounding out the cast of characters is Benjamin, the decapitated head of a buffalo that can talk.
This is going to be a Christmas we'll never forget.
'Cause dead animals, decapitated heads talking is fun! Kids like dead shit, right? So, yep. The last on this list of characters from the show is a decapitated zombie buffalo head that's mounted on the wall and is in almost every shot. Hey kids, I hope you like decapitated animal heads! And 'cause this is a Christmas episode, they've decorated his head. 'Cause when you kill an animal and use it to decorate your room, you should decorate it seasonally. I wish I had my own kids show. The Berserk Hurt Kids Show. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Berserk Hurt Kids Show. Hail Satan! Hey kids, how the fuck are you today? I'm good! And hey, how are you, first victim, who in my descent into madness I killed and decapitated, and whose head I keep as a trophy? I'm fine, evil clown Bersercules. I've been watching hardcore porn all day. Sounds good. And since it's Christmas, I'm going to put decorations on your head. Don't forget to piss on me and show me your asshole. There, that's Christmassy. So, now to review this episode, called The Christmas Visitor. Shit. I hope it ain't going to be about some red-faced, wine-drinking, cigar-smoking Santa, like in that short Christmas video from last year. So the show starts off in the main room of the Puttnam Prairie Emporium store, which is where it always takes place. Seriously, they have no other set. But to be exact on the time and place, it starts in the store of Puttnam's Prairie Emporium, in the town of Radville, in the province of Saskatchewan, in the country of Canada, on December 21st, 1988. Which was a Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. As Mark and the hand puppet Caldecott write out their long Christmas lists, which is leaving it a bit late. 4 days till Christmas and you're just making out your list? When I was a kid in Canada back then, I had my list done in November. What the fuck? But then again, I grew up to be an adult who makes Christmas reviews in July, which I wrote and filmed in June. Anyway.
Great. One Cybernetic Space Adventure? Do you think I'll get it?
Hey, you know what they say, kid? Christmas is the time when wishes come true.
Who says that?
The department stores.
Ah, social commentary from a puppet. Canada! Fuck yeah! Is there going to be any more social commentary in this show?
Want to make sure Santa brings you everything you want on Christmas morning? Well, you can with this book. Tantrums, a guide to personal profit. You'll learn how to sulk, scream, whine, threaten, throw a fit, lose your temper, and live in a huff. And it really works.
That's right, Santa. And if you don't buy a copy right now, I'll hold my breath till my eyes fall out.
And he means it. So, listen to Santa and pick up your copy today.
If you do, I'll tell you where I hid the dog, I promise.
Wow! Now that's a fucked up book! And I know a lot about fucked up fictional books. I have a huge collection. So, is there going to be any more fucked up commercials on this show?
Yes, it's the Scabs Christmas album with all your ear-popping heavy metal favorites.
Sweet! Whoa! Frosty the Hitman? I love that song! Have yourself a heavy metal Christmas? Fucking awesome!
You'll hear Wreck the Halls, Wild Christmas, Here Comes Santa's Claus, and their biggest hit, Oh Christmas Toad, yeah!
Christmas Toad? That's fucking awesome! Now this is the Christmas spirit! So after that traditional Canadian Christmas song, we head back to the one and only set, as Mark heads upstairs to a place we never see to get more toy catalogs. And Katie talks to the hand puppet and the decapitated buffalo head on the wall of her doubts about the existence of Santa Claus, and then Santa Claus shows up. Fucking A! I don't believe in big-titted girls! Darn. So the show unfolds as Santa, or Chris as he's called, spends a few days at Puttnam's, visiting his old friend Mr. Puttnam, and whining to him about kids not believing in Santa anymore. Holy shit, so Santa's a pussy bitch in this one too? Is there ever going to be a TV show that depicts Santa as not being a pussy?
Oh, the job's been getting to me lately, I guess. Every year, Christmas seems to get more and more commercial. There are all these people on TV dressed up like me, selling soft drinks and car batteries, and not one of them has had the decency to ask my permission. It's not good for my reputation.
Santa complaining about fake Santas. This is ironic, because he's doing the same thing. Anyway, Ellen's so stressed out over how much she needs to get done to make it a traditional Christmas that she's not fun to be around. Mr. Puttnam is busy with his work.
But it's been so busy here in the store, you know. The Christmas rush and everything.
Christmas rush?
Yes. This morning I had 2 customers in here at the same time.
Katie just wants to go to Hawaii, and Martin Caldicott's only focus is on material items. Holy fuck! The only person in this show who seems to be in the Christmas spirit is a fucking decapitated animal head hanging over the counter! Holy fucking Merry Shitmas! Fuck the world, and I love Christmas! So as the big day approaches, Ivan comes back to the Emporium from buying their Christmas tree, which they waited till the 24th to buy.
I hope you found something we could afford.
Yeah, but it's a bit on the small side.
No, that's okay, Ivan. That just means it's a young tree. I'm sure it'll look beautiful when it's all decorated. Is it outside?
No, it's in my pocket.
In your pocket?
Forget Charlie Brown's Christmas tree. This one takes the cake. Charlie Brown, eat your heart out. Later, Santa talks with Katie, alone, about why she doesn't believe in Santa anymore.
I don't know. I started seeing Santa everywhere at Christmas. In the malls and on TV. And when he came to our house smelling like one of Dad's friends, well, that's when I realized Santa was make-believe.
So, seeing things over and over makes her disbelieve? Huh. So, to her, everything doesn't exist. So, on the eve of Christmas, at the peak of Santa's depression, a guy in a Santa suit enters the store. So everyone's dressed like Santa now. So the one Santa buys some mistletoe, literally, from the other Santa.
Say, that's a real beard, isn't it?
Yeah, a real fake beard. So the fake Santa Claus talks to the real Santa Claus, who thinks he's a fake Santa Claus, and the fake Santa Claus helps the real Santa Claus to find his Christmas spirit. But the real Santa Claus is also a fake Santa Claus, because he's just playing Santa Claus on TV. But what if the guy playing the fake Santa Claus in this show was the real Santa Claus? Or was a real fake Santa Claus? Or what if the real Santa Claus that I think is a fake Santa Claus is actually the real Santa Claus? Wait, what if I'm the real Santa Claus? I'm confused. So with Santa, I think's faith in Christmas restored, he magically puts on his costume as he makes the pinecone a tree. Of course Katie sees this, and her faith in Christmas is restored. Now to go to Packland. So with Santa gone, they then celebrate a traditional Christmas. So that's it. It's now the end. And I'll end this review with the traditional Canadian Christmas song, Christmas Toad, from the end credits of this episode. But just to let you know, the channel this show was recorded off of, called YTV, always has a voiceover talk over the end credits, advertising for other shows. So there will be that interruption into this song. And I can't get a different version of this episode's end credits, because this version seems to be the only version that exists. But that's life. I sometimes worry that in a couple thousand years, the only copies of the shows I review might be my reviews of them. If so, sorry to the people of 3994 if I seem loud and intrusive and am wrecking this show. In my time, the copies I used were commonplace.
Merry Christmas, Santa. Merry Christmas to you too.
Whoa, did you see that? PJ's Phil and Jen on the TV laughing and skipping down a hallway? Never mind. Hey, this New Year's Day, you rule the airwaves as YTV plays all your favorite shows all day long. So join the PJs for a great January 1st, right here on YTV.
Maybe that's a little too young.
But it's all we could afford.
Well, at least it won't take long to decorate it.
I don't believe it. I'm trying my best to make this a special Christmas, and nothing's going the way I want it to. Katie would rather be in Hawaii. Mark and Caldecott can't think of anything but gimme, gimme, gimme. And now, on Christmas morning, we're all going to gather around a pine cone to open our presents.